Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited today because I'm going to use some of the chocolate mini eggs and chocolate eggs to make some delicious cookies, but they're not normal cookies, they are coffee cookies. Yeah. Have you ever had coffee cookies? Coffee chocolate cookies? I don't think so because I haven't had them either. So I'm very excited to try this recipe. Obviously, I was going to try it, so I'm going to try it on you guys. Let's get baking. Before that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. So I'm going to start with 130 grams of unsalted butter. Sadly, it's melted a bit too much. I wanted to just soften it, but never mind. And here is 70 grams of caster sugar, and here is 100 grams of light brown sugar, and I'm just going to beat this until it's smooth. Now to this, I'm going to experiment with a bit of coffee. So I've got some espresso here. I'm going to add a tablespoon of that. Now you can just make it with vanilla. I really am desperately want to try it with coffee. I'm using espresso, but if you don't have that, you can just use instant coffee. Mix it with a tablespoon of boiling water. Ah, that smells good. Right, and next we add one large egg here. Beat it together. You really don't need the whisk for this. And once that's mixed in, I have got here 300 grams of self-raising flour, and also I'm going to add half a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of bicarb of soda. Now before I start mixing this, I just want to tell you about the lovely eggs. So I have got here 100 grams of these mini eggs. They are like the sugar coated one, and these are just dairy milk. So 100 grams of this and 100 grams of that. Now I am going to add these whole, but this one I'm just going to chop it up into 4. And before I mix the thing in this, I am just going to chop it all up. If you find the mini eggs slightly bigger ones, you can chop those up as well, or you could just use chocolate buttons or chop up another dark chocolate bar. Instead of adding this milk chocolate eggs, dairy milk, you could just make it with the mini eggs. I might actually just break them up. Oh, they are so hard to cut into, seriously. Oh, stop it. Right, what I'm going to do is have a better idea. In here. It was much easier, done in a second. All I wanted to do was break up the eggs. So just gonna mix this first before I add the eggs. And just before it comes all together, I'm going to throw in the chocolate. Then fold it all in. There we go. Actually, it smells really coffee. Oh, I can't wait to try the coffee flavor in this. So once it is mixed, I'm going to just divide it into 10 portions. I'm going to get a baking tray with parchment first. Just try and divide it as equally as you can. You know, it's not going to make a difference if it's not completely equal. You can wait if you like, but I can't be dealing with that. I think I'm just going to first do a few portions. Or shall I wait? Right, let's create. Okay, so that if I do 80 grams per cookie, that will work. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's see how many I can get with 80 grams per cookie. So just shape them, put them on a grease-proof paper, and then I'm going to put this in the fridge. You can put it in the fridge for a couple of hours. I am going to put it in the freezer quickly for maybe 20 minutes or so, as long as I can wait, because that's going to make these cookies nice and chewy in the middle. Right. This is a good one to make with the kids. Get them involved. So it has made 11. but this one is slightly smaller, which is what I'm gonna try and taste when it's ready. So this is gonna go in the freezer for 20 minutes to half an hour. I'm just gonna put it straight in like this. So it's been 20 minutes and the cookies have been in the freezer for 20 minutes. I'm going to put 4 on each tray. I'm going to bake it at 160C fan, 180 normal oven for 14 minutes. So I've got 2 trays with baking parchment and I'm just going to place 5 on each. So they've got a little bit of room to spread, and my poor 11th one will just have to go on the side somewhere. Let's see if I can put it. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So they are a bit more solid than what they were before going into the freezer, and optional, you can put some more eggs on top. And obviously I'm definitely going to put some more eggs on top. You don't have to, but I think we should. These will be such a treat. Going to go into the oven now, and one of these I'm going to try and put the big egg. I have no idea what's going to happen to that, but actually let's do it for 2 of them. See what happens. Looking good. I just want to show you what's happening in there. It is looking fantastic, and my chocolate egg under there is looking pretty decent as well. So it's got 1 more minute left. It's still looking very gooey, but I want them gooey, so I'm still going to bake them only for 14 minutes as planned. Just look at these. They look beautiful. So I'm not going to leave them here. I am going to transfer them on a cooling rack right there. So they'll still be quite soft, so you have to be a bit careful. I'm glad I didn't put any more cookies on one tray, because they would have kind of touched each other. That is the big egg one. Now the egg suddenly looks so small on this big cookie. Right. I will have to give it 10 minutes, unfortunately. I'm gonna try and be patient. So this has been sitting on the counter for 2 hours now because I was cooking dinner. So it's completely cooled down, and I just want to show you the inside. Gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, and I am gonna eat some of it too, obviously. Easter, isn't it? It's that time of the year when you're kind of making treats, like Christmas or Diwali, I guess. Just even if you're not celebrating, it's the school holidays and you need kind of these, you have got these treats in the shops and you want to use all that chocolate and make something delicious. I cannot believe I can taste that coffee. That is so good. Chocolate and coffee and proper chewy cookie. That is insane. My kids will absolutely love these. I love these. Hope you will love these. Please try it. Try it, share it with friends, and enjoy. Come back soon for another recipe. Right now, I'm going to make a nice cup of coffee to go with these.